Dressed in a simple grey t-shirt and jeans, Lisa's unassuming appearance made her blend into the serene backdrop. Yet the faint scar on her forearm hinted at a past few could imagine. As a retired Navy SEAL, Lisa's instincts were sharp, her awareness constant, even in peaceful surroundings. Across the park, a group of men laughed harshly under an old oak tree, their voices carrying an edge that disrupted the serenity. Their leader, a broad-shouldered man with a shaved head and tattoos on his neck, nodded in Lisa's direction. "Easy pickings," he muttered to his crew. They didn't know that the woman they saw as an easy target was anything but. Lisa's Navy SEAL training had taught her to read environments, and today, something felt off. Her eyes scanned the park, noting the group's body language and the way their gazes lingered on her. They'd started moving, their laughter growing louder as they crossed the park toward her. The leader, who the others called Tank, strutted ahead, his boots crunching on the gravel path. His companions fanned out behind him, a wiry man with a patchy beard and two younger guys who moved with cocky overconfidence. As they closed in, their mock politeness was as thick as their disdain. "Afternoon, ma'am," Tank said, his tone dripping with insincerity. "Mighty nice day for a chat, don't you think?" Lisa's calm demeanour didn't waver. "What do you want?" she asked evenly, her posture relaxed but her muscles ready. Tank's smirk widened. "Just being friendly," he said. "Maybe that's something you're not used to." Their mockery turned to aggression as they encircled her. Tank gestured at Lisa's bag, which rested beside her. "Nice bag. Bet it's got something good in it. Why don't you be polite and hand it over?" Lisa met his gaze, her voice steady. "And if I don't?" Tank's grin faltered for a moment before returning, meaner this time. "Then we'll take it. Maybe we'll take more than that." The two younger men exchanged excited glances, feeding off their leader's bravado. Patchy Beard cracked his knuckles, stepping closer. "Think you're better than us? Sitting here like you own the place?" he sneered. Lisa exhaled slowly, her patience wearing thin. "You don't know who you're dealing with," she said softly, her words a warning. Tank laughed. "Oh, we know exactly what we're dealing with." Lisa stood, her movements slow and deliberate. Though she was shorter than Tank, the quiet authority in her stance made him hesitate. "Walk away," she said. "This doesn't have to end badly for you." Tank's pride wouldn't allow him to back down. He swung at Lisa, a wild punch meant to intimidate. Lisa moved effortlessly, sidestepping and grabbing his wrist. With a fluid motion, she twisted his arm, forcing him to stumble forward. The fight was on. The two younger men lunged at Lisa, but she was ready. Years of training came to life in precise, calculated movements. She dodged one's clumsy punch, driving her elbow into his ribs, and sent the other sprawling with a swift kick to the knee. Patchy Beard hesitated, his earlier confidence replaced with uncertainty. He grabbed a nearby stick and swung it like a bat. Lisa ducked under the arc of the swing, stepped into his space, and disarmed him with a twist that left him yelping in pain. She shoved him backward, and he tripped over his own feet, landing hard. Tank, clutching his arm, growled in frustration. "Get her!" he barked. The men rallied, their attacks more desperate but no more effective. Lisa's movements were a dance of precision, sidestepping, blocking and countering with the efficiency of someone who'd faced far deadlier threats. A blow glanced off Lisa's forearm, leaving it throbbing, but she pushed through the pain. She countered with a palm strike to her attacker's chest, sending him stumbling. Tank charged again, but Lisa let his momentum carry him into a nearby tree. He hit the trunk with a grunt, sliding to the ground. As the men lay groaning, the distant sound of sirens filled the air. Lisa stood over them, her breathing steady. "You picked the wrong person," she said, her voice calm but firm. Moments later, police arrived. The gang's bravado melted as officers cuffed them and took statements from onlookers who had watched in stunned silence. Lisa's story was simple. She defended herself when they attacked. The officers nodded, their respect evident as they escorted the gang away. For the gang, this day was a humiliating reminder of their miscalculation. For Lisa, It was another fight in a long line of battles, and a reminder that standing up to hate matters every single time.